So this was version 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the file system. Here's version 1 sitting here at the moment. I'm going to opposite mouse click, rename. I'm going to go space v1, enter. So I've renamed it to version 1. I'm going to, I might for make it clearer for you looking at the video, I might just get rid of demo from the front of that so you can actually see the version 1, enter. So here's Co2 Racer version 1. I want to make a version 2, so I'm just going to delete some of the features of this and create a new version of it. So let's go opposite mouse click, copy, and you can do exactly this. It's going to that folder that you had set up, and I'm just going to go copy. It will give me a copy of this one. Okay, now it doesn't really matter, but this one here is the latest copy that you've done, the one that is in this corner at the top. So I'm going to go opposite mouse click, rename. I'm going to go version 2, enter. I'm going to close version 1. I'm going to get it off the screen. I'm going to double click. You'll notice it's grayed out until you've opened it once. It will now open version 2. Okay, now I don't really need this environment anymore. I've got my second vehicle I'm going to work on. Really simple. Everything back, if you slide this bar back, it will take it back to whatever stage you were at that point. Okay, so I've taken it right back to there. Turn my sketches back on, turn my orientation back on. If I get rid of everything here, basically I can get rid of, I probably will keep that. And the sketch that I did, I probably don't need that sketch because I'm going to try something different. So then I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this. I'm going to delete it. And basically I'm back to where I started in version 1. Okay, this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to create a little bit more advanced. So let's go back to a sketch in this plane. And I'm going to draw a line right down the middle again. I'm going to go line tool, click on here to here. So I have one line, enter. I have one line down the bottom. If I end up with too many lines, if you hit T for trim. So what I've got at the moment is I've got one line down the bottom. And probably I'm not going to backstep on that one. I'm going to undo, so go up to undo here. Undo, undo, got rid of the line. I'm going to draw a line in a different position. So I'm going to draw a line, probably, change my mind again, same line, enter. Doing the same thing, trimming. All make mistakes, even teachers. And I'm going to draw something like, I'm going to use the Spline Tool again. I'm going to use a small line at the front. And I'm only going to make that D for dimension. I'm going to make that about maybe 8. There's a small 8mm line at the front. And I'm going to use a line tool at the back here, and I'm going to draw a line, probably, enter again. Escape, I don't want that line, escape. Put a dimension on this line at the back here, so I don't want the full one. I want from that point to that point. I need D for dimension, need that little symbol there. And I'm going to make that probably 20. Okay, so what I've got at the moment is just a line across the bottom, a line here, and I'm going to draw a spline again. So I'm going to go down to spline. I'm going to draw a line. A little different this time. And you'll see why in a moment. I'm happy with that. Again, you have the control to change angles and the rest. You can do that if you like. I'm going to go OK. Now I'm going to go to Revolve. I'm going to pick this shape. I'm going to pick the axis that I spin it round, this bottom line here. And again, I don't want to remove it. I want to add it and join it and click OK. Okay, so here's a fairly different shape. The only thing you got to remember here was the center that you spin it on needs to be directly down the bottom of the racer. Can't be up higher, can't be down lower. It's got to be right on that line. And then I want to do is I want to cut the bottom section off. So obviously you can't have anything below these wheels. So if I click on New Plane and I say I want a plane on this ground plane here, I don't want it anything other than 0, so I go yes, I want 0. And then I'm going to cut the bottom off. If I go Modify, Split Body, and I pick the splitting tool is the plane I just created, so I pick this plane here, and I go, oh, select it, didn't select the body, sorry. And I go OK. You'll now notice that I've split the body. There's a line down the side there. And here, you're going to have two bodies now. This body and this one. I don't want this one. Now, you can delete. I don't think it would cause any great issues. I'm going to delete it off. Oh, yes it does. Okay. So first thing that happens, if something goes wrong, undo. So obviously just turn the body off is enough for what we need to do here. Okay, so what I've got is the bottom section of the racer. I haven't got enough material for the canister here at the moment. And it's not really blended in on the side, but let's just have a look at that first stage and get our head around it and look for the next tutorial.